Drew, you killed this shit. Drew, you killed this shit.
Welcome to In the Four Corners of Wrestling Halloween edition. We want to thank you for joining us wherever you may be joining us or listening to us on the 613 Faye Production Network, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcast. We welcome you. Also, turn on those notifications. Hit like, share, and subscribe. And we thank you for joining us.
All right, let me take this shit off. I can't breathe. What's up, y'all?
that was a train wreck.
Hey, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead and join us in our group. We got over 200 members. We're trying to get 2 million. We're trying to get plaques. Everybody trying to get plaques. Jay Will trying to get a plaque. Jose trying to get a plaque. Mel trying to get a plaque. I'm trying to get a plaque. Hey, we're trying to get plaques everywhere. All right. Hollywood's not getting a plaque. And welcome. How y'all doing out there, fellas? Happy Halloween.
Hey, bro. You could go to the show without mentioning me with the first 15 minutes, okay?
Throw me off, man.
No. Don't throw me. Don't throw nothing off. No. First of all, you only get one plaque. You wasn't getting shit. After that,
I'm going to get it.
After that damn intro, you ain't getting a damn thing. Bye, man.
Happy Halloween.
Yo.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
We just started the show.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, man?
We're only barely 5 minutes in, and I'm embarrassed already.
Hey, what was your favorite Halloween costume growing up?
That's why I quit. He told me he was going to do. I said, if you put that damn mask on, I quit. I quit ahead of time.
That's a lie. He didn't say that, y'all. Don't believe him. Jay Will, how you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm okay. I'm all right, man. You are.
I'm in the holiday season, man. I'm on the only one in the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? We got Halloween coming up, and we got Turkey Day.
Nigga, you're black.
Good.
This is nothing
Christmas
we celebrate. This ain't us. Okay. All right?
You're a racist. Jay,
no. When November 1st happened, that's the time for us, okay?
Uh-huh.
That's all we think about.
Man.
The collard greens, the turkey, that fried chicken, anything you could think of. But that Halloween trick or treat, I don't know no black person that trick or treat. So what the fuck you wearing a mask for?
Oh no, you ain't trick or treat back in the day?
As a kid, yeah. But
don't nobody go to Halloween parties?
I grew up in the projects. We not trick or treating.
So y'all don't go to Halloween parties no more? Like y'all done with that too? Quavo, you don't do Halloween parties, man?
They're not Halloween parties. They're just parties, bro.
Yeah, dress up. I guess it's cosplay now.
We don't do parties.
I guess we're adults. I guess we're adults. They cosplay parties now, huh? They not costumes.
You know, solid argument there.
Yo,
I'll tell you what.
My four up, and I'm gonna just put it down.
Bars down, baby. Hey, I tell you what. Y'all think I'm tripping? Going out to the Adams Morgan on Halloween, and you'll see what's up. Those watching the DMV area know what I'm talking about.
I mean, in fairness to Marshall, right? Y'all are 4 grown men doing a wrestling podcast, and you're dissing Halloween.
Nigga, I ain't putting on no Undertaker mask.
Wrestling, it's Halloween every day in the wrestling world. Come on now. We just seen Bray Wyatt come back, and y'all talking shit. Thank you, Hollywood. You get your plaque. Everybody doing good.
So happy he feel like he got his black card back.
Man, because y'all always trying to hate on me, man. Every time I try to do something nice and positive, y'all just be like, we want to be mad. Hate.
Nah, that shit was just
y'all the salt of the earth.
When you rewatch this, you'll see why we felt disgusted.
Y'all the battles of the earth. But that's what's up. I'm glad everybody's doing good. Mel looking forward to them collard greens on Thanksgiving. So he's like, fuck Halloween. He's like these commercials out here. He's already playing the dreams in his head, the cornbread and turkey legs. And who's cooking, Mel? You cooking Thanksgiving dinner in your house, Mel?
Hell no. I don't like people coming over. You know, when people come over to your crib, they just be touching unnecessary shit. Like, I got mad shit in my crib too. Mad gaming systems. Everybody just be coming, ooh, what's this? What's that? I ain't never seen this. Nah, you ain't got to see it today either.
Oh, shit. Matter of fact, get out. He sound like Bernie Mac. Matter of fact, get out. Now, Martin. That's Martin right there.
Get
you know
the
what?
step in.
There you go.
Get the step in.
My man. Quavo, you quiet over there, man. What's up, bro?
I don't want to be hit by a question about Halloween or nothing of the sort. No.
So you don't watch. You don't do Halloween movies. You don't do
Not
scary
a trick,
movies.
not a treat, not nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Oh.
I don't need to go to the dentist more often because of stupid candy. F that. No. Not me. Not me.
Okay. So not in the spirit. No movies. No 13 Ghosts.
No.
Anybody got? What's your favorite horror movie?
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Michael Myers begin. I don't want to see Michael end.
No Freddy. No Jason.
Not a hocus pocus. Not a nothing.
Nah, I don't do the hocus pocus thing. I don't do that. Oh, maybe leave that one alone. What about you, Jay Will? Jay Will, man, I know y'all got a favorite horror movie.
There's a we don't have candy sign out on my door already, and we're 5 days away from it.
I was about the movie. He said we don't have candy. He's putting it out there. Don't come to my door.
I don't care about no Halloween. I mean, it's another day.
Movies? No scary movies?
No.
Yeah, it is another day. You're right. I got to work.
It's just
pretty sure the rest of us have to work too.
It's a Monday, bro.
Right. So they could be knocking on your door Saturday and Sunday. They could be beating that junk down.
Man, they gonna see that sign that says we don't got none.
They gonna egg and toilet paper your house. What about you, Mel? You got a favorite Halloween movie? A favorite horror movie? And for Halloween?
Nah, if I had to go with a horror franchise, it's the Scream.
Scream? Okay.
The Scream franchise. But
not bad.
I remember The Ring and how cool that was, and then they decided to make another one.
Yeah.
That was a bad decision.
It absolutely. How you say, Mel? Trash. Trash. Oh man. I was a big Halloween fan. My dad, he loved horror movies. You know, my brother tell you, we used to watch him with my dad all the time, God rest his soul. So he got me into Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, and all that stuff. So yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all that stuff. Saw, the Jeepers Creepers franchise, except for the new one, because I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was some trash. But we'll see.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is great because if you think about it, that man invented the first Instagram filter. He was taking people's faces off and putting it on his. He made the first Instagram filter. That man was a before his time.
Oh my God. And with that, we're gonna jump into wrestling.
These the niggas I work with.
Oh my God. Oh my God. With that, hey, we're gonna jump into wrestling. Like I said, hey, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. So we had Halloween Havoc. It was, well, we're gonna let the fellas tell it how it was. Jay Will, how was Halloween Havoc NXT style for you? I thought I was watching Extreme Rules Part 2, bro.
It had some moments where I'm questioning things, but NXT knows how to put on a good show. The crowd is always the one thing I really say about NXT shows, the crowd is always with them. Like they're super pumped. They're always giving some really good energy. My boy Braun Breaker. My boy Braun Breaker does it again. That man is on his way to the moon. Like it's without a doubt. I'm still weirded out the fact that we had a casket match. I get
Undertaker. First one.
I get that the weird. I get the idea that it's like Halloween, but like that's Taker's thing, man. You know, but whatever. Cool. It is what it is. I like the event. I had a good time watching it. I was entertained by it, but everything has, you can give criticism to everything.
Okay, all right. Quavo, what you think about Halloween Havoc? First pay-per-view with a casket match. No Undertaker.
It was all right. I would have preferred the Schism to use that gimmick though, because it would have worked a little better for them. But yeah, I mean, it was all right. You know, had a little bit of everything. They started off with a really good ladder match. Right. That ladder match was on point.
Right.
Shout out to Wesley.
Hey, shout out to Joey Mercury too from back in the day. That's what Booker T said. Y'all remember the infamous ladder in the face that he took? Rearranged his whole mug.
Golly.
But yeah, shout out to Wesley for the win.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him getting that win.
Hello. Hold up. Talk about Wagner throwing my man though. From the ring to the announcer table.
All the way. Yeah, that's why you know he deserved that win.
Look, this wrestling, I say he gonna win. He gonna win.
He better win. Thrown from the ring all the way past the announce table into the chairs.
Hey, Booker T, my man got the fuck, bro.
They were like, nah, he about to land where he's throwing him our way. Never mind. Move. Yeah.
Hell of a spot.
It was nice.
Great spot.
Yeah. It was nice.
Okay. That's it. That's all you got. That's it.
I mean, there's a few bunch of other, stuff.
I said the first match, you said the ladder match. That one was tough as fuck.
But that was tough. I mean, that was probably one of the toughest matches in there. I mean, the Braun Breaker match was nice. It had a good combination of everything, and then having what's it called, McDonough in there. It was nice, really nice. I enjoyed it, but I liked NXT Tuesday when they had what's called McDonough versus Dragunov. That match was even nicer. Ooh, man. But I'm thinking ahead of myself. But yeah, no, this show was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. It was all right.
Okay, cool. Mel, Halloween Havoc. What you think, man?
Shit.
See how he asked you, Mel? See? It's just like, Mel. There's no question, nothing after that. Just
because I'm
just saying.
They tried their best. Halloween Havoc tried their best. I like all the stuff that they set up, the will and all things like that. Ladder match, fire. Main event, fire. Everything else to me, trash.
Nah, the Chucky intro was fire. I fucked with the Chucky intro. Chucky, the very beginning with Chucky, his little intro.
See, look, slipped my mind. Trash. Looking at a casket match, I'm like, oh, this shit might be over. Then I'm like, wait, hold on. Did they bring out another casket?
Hey, that shit pissed Booker T off.
Well, they broke the first one. You break
that
the first one,
you
gotta bring another one, double wide.
They broke the first one?
Yeah, Apollo went through the roof of it. That was the first time.
See, look, I forgot.
See what happens when Undertaker leaves? Y'all try to do his gimmick, you fuck it up. You know what I
mean? Then they got me so mad with who was it? Amber Fire, whatever her name is.
Fire something.
Yeah, with Mandy Rose.
Oh,
they pulled up on your block, right? You beat up her sidekick. You throw her in the car, drive all the way to the show.
Hour and a half away, 2 hours away.
Right? And then the sidekicks, who was left with no vehicle, end up helping her win the match. Trash. Throw that shit out.
Cora Jade, Roxana Perez, that was trash. The best spot in there was when Shorty kicked I think Perez Cora Jade kicked Roxanne Perez out the ring after she had put the trash can over her head.
Mm-hmm.
When she kicked her out the ring, that was the best spot of that match.
That match
you didn't like them both falling through the table?
That match could have been better, man.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking. I was looking at two Liv Morgans.
That match, I'm not gonna say two Liv Morgans. That match could have been better, but it was like, I don't know.
It just was trash. Trash. They couldn't two Liv Morgans, bro. Don't go back on that shit now.
Nah.
I just said the Chucky shit was fire. You said that was trash. We're gonna stick with that. We keep that same energy. Trash.
Nah.
That's heavy. You called them two Liv Morgans. Jesus.
Did you see the chair shots?
Yeah. No, those were they were
my
bad.
boy Marshall about to get us canceled already.
Nah, where's my man name? Where's my man name? Because he was landing them chair shots. He was landing the ambulance match.
Bro.
That's how you give chair shots.
Yeah.
Bro.
The ambulance match was good.
Yeah.
That ambulance match was good.
That was good to y'all?
But it was the chair shots was good. That one was sloppy.
I started getting pissed off when one of the Creed brothers was in there getting his hand slammed on the door and still able to win the match. I'm just sitting here thinking to myself,
not very believable. Not very believable.
Like, yo, you
Keyword of the day.
You got your hand slammed in on the door, and then you get out the ambulance and start throwing chairs and shit around. What? And you hitting nothing. He is 2 feet in front of you. You hitting nothing.
Go ahead and say it.
It was trash. It hurt me, man. But nah. Even though I feel like that, I could give that event about a 6. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
The whole event?
The whole event.
Would you recommend it to a friend?
Come on, son. I ain't gonna recommend Extreme Rules to a friend. Come on.
Oh shit, that was funny. I know that's right.
Yo.
What about you, Jay Will? What you gonna get? What would you give it? Mel started off. What you gonna give this? Would you recommend it to a friend? I'm pretty sure that you're gonna say you're not gonna recommend it to a friend.
No, I'm not recommending it to a friend, but I got matches I would send off. But score 6.5, maybe 6.5.
Or trash pay-per-view. Okay. Quavo.
Yeah, I think 5.5 to 6 is a fair number. I'm not recommending it to a friend. Nah. Hard pass.
Still got to send that ladder match to people though. That ladder match is
now you could watch that on YouTube.
Yeah,
the ladder match in the main event, and you'd be like, yo, this was the only 2 matches on the pay-per-view. You could probably get away with some shit. But if you show them now,
hey, we had a whole horror movie in the joint. I was watching the first segment of the Mandy joint, like, yo, we got a whole horror movie in this match. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hell? Mandy looking like a preview of the Wyatt 6 that we were seeing with old Fire or whatever she is.
It looked like a really bad version of See No Evil. Like, really bad. Just, I don't want it. I don't want it.
A bad version of Mortal Kombat. That's what it looked like.
Yo.
Mortal Wombat. Like, this was, what the hell?
Y'all stupid.
I don't think Glass should have called Shotzi Green Goblin. I had a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Shotzi was looking good. I did like the Beetlejuice outfit that she had on, and then the Harley Quinn. She definitely was in the holiday spirit. Booker T had me tripping out on commentary. That's another legend because JBL came back on commentary and was killing it. Oh man,
I don't know about y'all, but I'm waiting for Booker T to take the microphone, start talking shit, and beating their ass like he did at TNA.
Booker T's hopping the ball, holding him.
Yo, every time I hear him, I'm just waiting for him to do that. Like somebody, like if he do that to Grayson Wilder, that would be funny as hell.
Oh man, hey, you know he said he wouldn't mind working with Quincy Elliott if it would help Quincy Elliott get over. So he could probably try that with Quincy Elliott. Go in there and stomp Quincy Elliott out real quick. See what happens. All right.
For anybody watching, I support Quincy Elliott. All right. We in unity.
You talking about Black Gold Dust?
Hey.
That's all he is.
Hey,
he's not Black Gold Dust.
All he got to do was start doing it. He do the whole little joke like Gold Dust and everything. Yeah, that's Black Gold Dust. Quavo, that Black Gold Dust.
Nope.
I done seen the hate y'all was giving to Booker T. So once again, I support. I support Okay. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing, but he's living his dream, and I support it. Okay.
Mel supports the Super Diva, guys. Mel supports the Super Diva.
He quench your thirst.
Look, all I know is I'm not. You see how puss he is?
That's what the dude say. He's coming out to quench everybody's thirst.
Nope.
Booker T like, not my thirst. I'm like, I'm
like
with
a Sprite commercial.
I said, I'm with you, Book. Not my thirst. Hell nah. Shots, he got me. Shit, Lash got me.
He said, I'm fully hydrated. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, we ain't gonna be able to post on Facebook.
He said it, not me. We're reviewing it.
You about to be done.
Hey,
I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see what clips come out of this one.
Hey, it's gonna be clip full,
Free
baby.
Marsh.
Oh man! All right, y'all. That was Halloween Havoc. Hey, y'all, what was your favorite Halloween Havoc from back in the day? Jay Will, you got a favorite Halloween Havoc from back in the day?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I need a minute. That's tough.
I remember when Rey Mysterio came out as the Phantom.
Wasn't it? Was it Halloween Havoc where they took Rey Mysterio's mask off him, or was that a Nitro?
No. You talking about when they took? You talking about when he lost that match?
Yeah.
It was at a pay-per-view, but I don't think it was.
I don't think it was Halloween Havoc. Yeah.
Crazy deja vu.
I'm not sure if it was Starrcade or Super Brawl, something like that.
I'm gonna Google that later. But damn, that's hard. That's a long. That's a fuck WCW era shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's when I seen it come NXT Halloween Havoc. I was like, oh wow. They got that okay. And yeah, that's like for me, that's my Halloween Havoc memory. Rey Mysterio coming out as the Phantom. You know what I mean? What about you, Quavo? You got a Halloween Havoc?
I'm surprised you don't got the Rey Mysterio bodysuit. You know, I'm expecting you to have all of that.
I'm too tall, man. Rey Mysterio 5'2". I'm 6'1", dog. It ain't.
You can have it. You can have it fixed. You can have it. Tailored.
That's like you trying to wear that joint, dog. Like that shit's not gonna work. Rolls on rolls. No, that shit.
Okay.
Yo,
nice.
Oh shit.
Good comeback.
It's gonna be a long show tonight.
Wow.
What about you, Mel? You got a favorite Halloween Havoc or a favorite Halloween Havoc moment while we on Halloween Havoc?
Hell no.
Nah.
Only reason why is because WCW was gone by the time I was really to understand the wrestling concept. So when I started watching wrestling, it was on VHS tapes that my father recorded WWF. Every Monday night, pay-per-views, everything. So I never got into WCW until it was too late.
You catch them all on Peacock, WWE Network. Hey, Peacock, cut the check.
Yo.
All right, fellas. So the next order of business, CM Punk and the Elite fallout. All right. So this is what I got. And I'm gonna have y'all chime in afterwards. All right. So Meltzer reported that they were in the dark regarding respective AEW statuses. Even though they were at home for the time being, everyone was still being paid as the investigation proceeded. All right. All producers who tried to break up the fight have returned to work. However, there is talk about a buyout for CM Punk's contract for his remaining years. We'll have to see about that. For the time being, it is said that he will not be back on AEW TV. Per Blake from Forbes, Ace Steel, he's the one who bit Kenny, took a bite out of Crown, took a bite out of Kenny. Kenny still got the marks. It has been confirmed that he has been let go, as the scrum happened shortly after he was fined for swearing on AEW TV. And y'all remember, we reported here that AEW had got that letter from the network talking about them swearing, okay? Tony Khan is staying silent Rightfully so. He ain't trying to see no ramifications. He ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Probably that NDA got signed. He can't say nothing. He ain't talking. I don't know what happened, but he ain't talking. All right. Per Connor Casey, of comicbook.com, no one has heard from the Young Bucks since Mac reacted to the sellout of their specialty sneaker, which happened within hours back on September 28th. All right. Now, the update from that is last Tuesday is the first time that the Young Bucks were mentioned and acknowledged as the first trios tag team. And as Fightful Select put it, Tuesday was the first time we've heard movement or optimism on potential returns, though that was left vague. We were told that the parties involved are more in contact with All Elite Wrestling now than they've been for a while. But the context of that was absent. And as I said, Kenny's out there living his best life. So today, we're recording, AEW comes on. So we may have seen Neely. I don't know. I'm not watching. We're here entertaining you people. But let's see what the fellas think. Mel, what do you think about the fallout and everything that's being said and all the reports coming out from Forbes, Messler, comicbook.com, everybody saying, what do you think, man? What's your thoughts on all this? Have you heard anything?
Yeah, I heard that basically CM Punk dog lost 2 teeth due to whoever kicked that door open.
That explains why what's his name? Ace Steel? Start biting motherfuckers. The dog couldn't do his job. He had to take over.
But no. AEW getting rid of CM Punk. That's tough, but it's well needed. I mean, buying them out so this way y'all don't have to pay later on. Take the easy way out. That's how I see it. Young Bucks and Kenny coming back. I'm only interested in Kenny. Mm-hmm. I can't believe people bought the Bucks sneakers, man. Fucking losers. Fucking losers. Like the Young Bucks. Them shits is like Starberries, man. But hey.
Hey, don't you look like the zebra gum from back in the day?
Yo, fruit striped gum?
Yeah, they look like the fruit striped gum from back in the day. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying that. What the hell?
But hey, I mean, we don't need the Young Bucks back as of yet in the tag team division because it felt like they was doing more harm. But I think if Kenny comes back and slide his way into the World Championship picture, that'll be more entertaining for AEW. Because when he was the World Champion, I can't lie, that was the best time to watch AEW. But hey,
seen a million V triggers.
A million V trigger, whatever you want to call it. My man was out there. 5-star Kenny. 5-star Kenny. And I'm not even a Kenny fan. But them matches he was putting on, woof. He was living up to whatever he want to call himself.
Okay. All right. Jay, what's your thoughts on this, man? You heard anything?
What you said is what I've heard.
Okay.
And the one thing that I recognize from this whole situation is this. CM Punk is going to live our wildest dreams because this motherfucker is about to sit at home, get paid millions.
And I mean millions.
To do absolutely nothing.
He's going to be eating Mindy's pastries. Shout out to Mindy's all fucking day.
That man, I mean, the situation is wild. Everyone, if you don't know by now, the situation is just wild overall to begin with. But the payout is looking pretty sweet right about now.
Wifey got a good job. She writing for what, DC, I think? Is it DC or Marvel that AJ's writing for? So she's bringing in the check.
And I think she's working with WoW. I think she's working with Women's Wrestling.
Women of Wrestling?
Being one of the producers.
Look at that. So yeah, he's straight. He's sitting back ordering Mindy's online.
Broke is not a word that fits into his category. Like, nah, for real. The situation's messy overall. It's terrible, but like, who's going to point to the problem? When are we going to get this? We just need to have somebody just go ahead and point to the problem.
Uh-oh.
What's the problem, Jay Will? Go ahead and tell the people what the problem is, Jay Will.
I don't know the problem. I am not there.
So all we can do is offer our advice, right?
all we can do is sit back and watch the show and watch as it goes out, as it play out. Because as of right now, off of what I'm looking at, people have not. Well, Punk is still listed here. Of course, he's still listed here. Kenny Omega is still listed here. So we'll see what is happening. What's going to happen?
Yeah, they just put him back on this week. Before that, they wasn't on there.
Yep.
They did take him off. So yeah, they have put him back on there. All right. Quabo, what about you, man? You heard anything, or you heard the same thing? We all in the same pot?
I think we all in the same pie, man. Even
we gotta talk to some different people, man. We gotta make new friends.
Yeah, we do. Because even when he breaks silence, we still don't know what the hell he's trying to get us to understand. Because I don't know, Punk. I don't know,
man. You Chicago people the craziest.
I don't trust it, bro.
Chicago people are the craziest.
Goodness. Yeah, I mean, I'm still with Mel on. I don't understand how people bought all them fucking shit from the Bucks. I'm still trying to fathom how that happened. I don't trust it, bro. I don't trust it. I feel like they bought half of their supply just so that way it would look like this one out.
They bought half of it. They gave it to their friend.
Yep.
They ain't buy half of shit. They asked Kenny for a loan.
That's the one. That's the one.
And on half of those pairs, they put thumbtacks on the bottom of them. Right only. Oh man! All right, so we got more altercation news in AEW. AEW news. AEW news. Do. Well, they more action backstage than it is on TV sometimes. Boy, I tell you what. So we got Sammy Guevara. How you say it, Quavo?
Guevara.
Correcting me, Guevara. There you go.
Damn, son, Quavo, the only Spanish friend you have.
He always corrected me. That's why I had to go to him, man. He always corrected me. You know what I mean?
So yes, that's his only Spanish friend.
Yeah, and Alexa or Google, whoever hits him back with a translation.
There you go. So him and Andrade got into it. Was it over Twitter? Twitter beef. I'm like my man said, I don't beef with Twitter fingers, but I guess they do. Sammy was not sent home. However, Andrade was. This is what? The third altercation Sammy done got into it with somebody backstage? Sammy a problem, y'all? Quavo.
I don't think he's a problem. I think he's a smart motherfucker though. Very smart. Look, he knows what he's doing, bro. He knows you don't gotta like him, but he knows what he's doing, bro. He knows how to play the victim real quick. I don't know. A little suspect to me, bro. He's a common denominator in a lot of these drama altercation scenarios. But he'll never get in trouble. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's got to know what he's doing, bro. Maybe he likes being the heel on and off the camera, bro. Maybe he's just good. I don't know.
Ain't gonna be a heel to a heel though. Ain't Andrade a heel too though?
Maybe I don't know, bro. Maybe he's not a full blown heel. Maybe he done had too many happy days with what's her name?
Tay got his head boosted, boy. He got that sexy wife.
Mello. That's her name now. Tay Mello.
They doing it everywhere, whenever they can, on the belts, off the belts, on the balconies, hanging from the chandeliers.
They dirty.
You know what I'm saying? They getting busy whenever they can. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what kind of disclaimer we can put on after that, but forgive us, y'all. Forgive us.
They hitting it. Okay, all right, Mel.
Giggity.
There you go. Giggity for the forte. What's your thoughts on Sammy, man? Like, he got into it with Andrade. He done got into it with
Eddie
Kingston. You know what I'm saying?
He got into it. I know he injured Matt Hardy one time. I remember he said he wanted to. Was it rape Sasha Banks?
He had some he said got him suspended. That got him suspended. Yep.
Yeah. What else he had? The Impact. He did Impact at one point. He did something to piss him off.
Proposed to his fiance, then broke up with her. That was low.
If Jericho wasn't his friend, he was out the door. I'm telling you. If he wasn't Jericho Miz, he was out the door instantly.
Yeah. Think so?
Instantly. He causes way more than what he's worth. So since he's Jericho's man, they made him a pillar. So now you can't get rid of a pillar. You got to at least wait 5 years to the turn. So this way they can get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker just gets away with everything.
Is he like Shawn Michaels 2.0?
He wish he could be Shawn Michaels.
I'm talking about the way he get away with murder.
No.
Not the performance-wise. Just the way he get away with stuff. Because they said Shawn got away with murder back in the
Nah.
Flair got away with murder.
Yeah, Flair. Oh, yeah.
Shawn got it,
came back to haunt him, though.
My boy Shawn was on his shit. But, nah, son, he ain't no Shawn. He ain't no Flair. He just some bullshit.
Like a more mischievous, more devious Dominic. He's still getting there.
Okay, all right. Got to set a bar somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man.
All right.
So I don't know what
he's not doing. HBK. He's more like a Dominic. You think? No.
No.
Like whose bar would you say he's at? That those that have not watched AEW can relate to.
He should be on the termination bar, but Jericho's his friend, so.
that statement about is more about who you know versus what you can do. Mm-hmm. He's the person.
Sammy. Yeah,
he's the person. That phrase fits perfectly.
Okay.
He's a fucking problem. Like, let's call him what it is. That motherfucker's a problem. Common denominator. Jose said it right. Common fucking denominator. All arrows point to who? That motherfucker.
You.
No.
Right. Come on now, bro. We can't. You can't get away. 3 altercations. 3 within the year. Wait, what? Yeah, within the year. So,
what man getting an altercation every season?
He got one left. He got one more left.
We about due for another one. Then
I'm telling you, if he get in an altercation with Jericho, he might as well just go ahead and pack his bags.
Oh, you lost your friend, bro. That's you.
Go ahead and head to Impact, huh?
Impact don't want MLW.
They don't want that trouble either.
Oh man. Jay Will, what's your thoughts on this, man? I heard you say, yeah, Sammy's the problem.
He's the fucking problem. It's like, it's for real. It's a it's literally a paper trail following him. The paper trail is stuck to the bottom of his shoe. It's following him along the way, dog.
That's a man that works in HR.
Remember when he used to drop the papers? They used to drop the little cardboard jokes. There's a bunch of them just all follow him right behind.
Yes, dog. Like, he's a problem. When's someone going to do something about it? Or if you getting your ass saved every single time, bro, like you, at some point, even if you are Jericho's friend, Jericho got to take an L with us too, because you can't keep defending motherfucker when they wrong. You can't. You're a bad friend. Accountability. Where the fuck is it?
No more enabling Sammy.
You know what's the crazy part? The people he been getting in an altercation with, he been outselling them in AEW, I believe. Because I don't see no Andrade merchandise. I don't see no Eddie Kingston.
Moving.
So,
is there Eddie Kingston merch? Does he have merch?
What we gonna do? Get a onesie with a beard gut?
That's what I'm saying.
My fault.
Quavo. You know how we feel about onesies over here, Quavo. We don't do the onesies now.
It's the Timbs for me. No.
Oh man. My man Tim's be mad.
Hey, since the Elite came out with they specialty shoes, Eddie Kingston could come out with some custom made Timbs. You know what I'm saying? 100 pairs for $200.
Matter of fact, Eddie, my bad, man. I ain't mean to make a fat joke about you. I forgot you sensitive, man. My fault.
He gonna find
that's what made you punch Sammy in the face the first time.
Mm-hmm.
My fault, man. You sensitive.
And we're here knock on your door.
We
from New York too, Mel. He'll see you.
Yeah.
Hey, I was wondering. I googled it. Andrade actually has merch.
He does?
He actually has merch.
The mask.
He got 4 shirts, and then there's an autographed picture of him. Now, why you would want an autographed picture of Andrade is beyond me, but you know,
not this Andrade, not this AEW. Maybe WWE. I would put that on the wall, but not this AEW one. All that shit should be $5.99 on AEW.
These shirts is $30.
On the clearance rack. Oh Lord.
These shirts is $30, my guy.
Okay, moving on. Something that we can appreciate. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. I'm not getting Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey yet, but this is doing it for me right now. Fellas, what are your thoughts, Mel? Start with you, brother. Lashley and Lesnar. You happy it's happening? Finally?
Finally. You mean part 2?
Yeah.
Now I'm happy. Cause they finally showed Bobby Lashley fighting back. I felt like a proud black man when he was beating Brock Lesnar ass.
Put him through that table.
I was like, yeah, whoop that country boy ass. Cause you know that boy is a farmer. So in my head, I'm like, come on, Bobby, you got this. So now I can't. Damn, I don't want to say I can't wait. Then the match be trash, but I can't wait, man.
It's okay to be excited.
Twinkle
about
in his
eyes,
was guys.
Going down at Crown.
Twinkle in those eyes. He was
you know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead and say thank you, Saudi Arabia, because that's the only reason we're getting this match right now. They got to get the money for Saudi Arabia because this is going down at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
I mean, they can tear the house down.
Oh yeah, Brock gonna go get that big money paycheck. Oh yeah, he gonna take his private jet over there. He probably over there already. Take his private plane over there. You know what I'm saying? Post up, get that big payday, and yeah, we'll be all good. Jay Will.
I don't know about you, Marshall, and I don't know about you, Mel, but when I saw my boy Bobby getting his get back, I heard Lift Every Voice and Sing in my ear. It was time. Look, as a person who watches MMA, as a person who watches wrestling, I would pay to see them wrestle. I would pay to see them have an MMA match with one another. Like, these two dudes, we've been wanting a match like this, where get them in that ring, make it happen. We finally about to get it. The setup for this is good. It has to pay off at Crown Jewel, and because they're at Crown Jewel, I have high hopes it's actually going to pay off. And Bobby has been doing some great work. Brock knows how to sell for a motherfucker, so we gonna see a good match that night. Now, is Brock going to pull off some of the shit that he was pulling at with his last match with Roman? When he came out there with the fucking tractor, I don't think we're going to get all that, but we're going to get a hell of a match this match, though. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to this shit. Okay. Definitely looking forward to it.
Cool deal. Quavo.
Yeah, I mean, I would be messed up to be like, no, I'm not looking forward to this match. Come on now, I want to see this. I want to see this. The moment I saw them open up Monday Night Raw and tear the house down and break down all those tables, I was like, this match is gonna be on it. I've been waiting since they hinted at it almost 6 months ago, and Brock and Lashley had those looks at each other when they were trying to get the belt, bro. I've been waiting for this. This is gonna be a good match. It's gonna be intense. These two, I think, are gonna give us a really good show. They're gonna give us some money's worth, and a crown jewel at that too. So I'm excited for it.
Cool deal. All right, moving on. So y'all heard? excuse me. So you guys heard the news, and we're letting the fans know. Day one, WWE's premium live event, they're no longer called pay-per-views, premium live event, has been canceled. It's cans. No more. It's gone. It's vamoose. So they're talking about the gimmick pay-per-views, getting them up out of there. Hell in a Cell, Extreme Rules could be next. Do you fellas like it or no? Quabo, you like it or no? Getting rid of the gimmick pay-per-views, getting rid of gimmick premium live events.
I don't think it's gonna hurt them if they find the right pay-per-views to fill those spots. But if they don't, it is gonna hurt them because a lot of fans look forward to seeing Extreme Rules. They look forward to seeing Hell in the Cell. There's certain like day one. I know it's not something that we were super geeked up about, but when it came out, we were super geeked up about it. Everybody was excited to have that come out, and people were excited to sit around TV to watch it. So I think that's the downside to not having these now. If they do bring back other pay-per-views and other series, it could be profitable, could make them some good money. I don't know. We have to find out. We have to wait and see. But I personally like seeing TLC. That's a good pay-per-view in my eyes. TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. What more do you need? Come on now. But
as long as we don't have Liv out there, I get you.
No, we don't need Liv out there. We do not need Liv out there. No. We don't need her. We don't need none of her other fake gimmicks. We don't need what's it called? What's the other one? Harley Liv. No, we don't need her. We don't need her. I'm telling you, no. But I'm saying, we get TLC. I mean, we've seen some good matches in TLC matches. We've seen some decent matches with Hell in a Cell. So I mean, to say that we should just get rid of them all entirely, I don't know. It's a stretch. We've had some really good ones where we've been like, this is worth watching. I might even send this to somebody so they can watch it. But it's perspective. We got to see how they fill up that gap and give us that entertainment so that way we're still entertained in those low moments.
Okay. All right. Jay Will, what do you think about the gimmick pay-per-views, premium live events being canceled?
So when I heard about day one, I was like, okay, cool. Give these people a day with their family. First day of the year. I mean, come on now. Let's let them have
Year's, right?
Let them have that time with their family. And then there was the conversation about gimmick pay-per-views altogether. I'm perfectly fine with getting rid of shows like Hell in a Cell, TLC. Trash name. Why we gotta have an event based off of a match like that? Like, because for real, when you think about your TLC matches, we've had huge matches that had that. If the show isn't going to deliver to those sorts of levels or close to it, to me is a waste of a name. Like, we can go back to some of them old names. We can bring back No Mercy. We can bring back, some like
Armageddon.
We can bring back Armageddon. Like, we can bring back some of these names. Hell, that we already use. Go back to the classic, like, In Your House show. Like, yeah, we use it for NXT, but like, we can use that shit for the main roster.
Halloween Havoc.
Yeah,
No. Don't bring Halloween Havoc. What? No, come on now.
But I was just saying gimmick, but I get what you're saying.
I think that I'm so in this conversation people were having about getting rid of Money in the Bank along with it, and Here's where I have the major problem with that. Money in the Bank is always a great spectacle because it gives us the surprise factor no matter what. Because once you get it, you never know when they're going to pop up, where they're going to pop up, and that's the fun. Like that makes it fun. Versus a TLC match. I mean, sorry, a TLC event where okay, cool. Now we just got tables, ladders, and chairs everywhere. So we got extreme matches. Then we have Extreme Rules, essentially the same fucking thing, except we saw more weapons. And the last Extreme Rules wasn't extreme. So
how Mel put it, extremely safe.
Yeah, it was very, very tame, extremely tame. I'm for getting rid of some of these gimmicky events. We can get rid of TLC. I keep Elimination Chamber and keep what's it called? Keep the Money in the Bank. However, get rid of TLC, get rid of Hell in a Cell. Like, we don't need that. Like we really don't need that for real, for real.
Okay. Mel, what's your thoughts on the gimmick pay-per-views being canceled?
I'm all right if they get rid of Hell in a Cell. They could keep TLC. That one is not. It's just the Hell in a Cell concept. To me, it's just like as Triple H put it and reported, he wants the rivalries to be more serious. So this way, when you go into Hell in a Cell, not just okay, we got to build up. We just finished this pay per view. Now we got to build up a month, and that's what it just feels like. I'm fine if they decide to get rid of some of these pay per views. That's fine, as long as y'all bring in quality storytelling. So this way, everybody could get a big payoff at the end. I'm fine. So it looks like they know what they're doing. I don't know. I don't work there. I can only suggest shit.
Well, we know they watching, so hey, take notes. Y'all take notes. All right, cool deal. So, speaking of which, and one of y'all just met, I believe it was you, Jay Will. Elimination Chamber. It's going to be held in Montreal. It's the first premium live event in Montreal in 14 years. If y'all remember Montreal is the home of what? The Montreal Screwjob, where Brett screwed Brett, as Vince put it.
Yo, that's the greatest line ever.
That line will never die.
You know what I'm saying? So, what are your thoughts on this, man? What are your thoughts on this? Mel, start with you. What are your thoughts on Elimination Chamber being in Montreal, the first premium live event in 14 years?
I mean, that's dope. The last time they was there, I want to say was Breaking Point was the last pay per view there. So coming back to Montreal with this one, that's
without
dope.
Vince.
Without Vince, and on top of that, I feel like Bret Hart they're gonna have something for Bret Hart and his family. Natalya gonna end up being on the card. Natalya's an alright wrestler, but come on, grandma.
Trying to get that OnlyFans popping. her and her sister.
Nah, but this is. I mean, I'm interested. I don't know about y'all, but I'm interested because I like Montreal, like the shows. The fans are really into it, so the fan energy is there.
It's definitely a wrestling town.
Hopefully, I'm just hoping. Did they actually give a location, or did they just say in Montreal?
In Montreal, I don't think they gave the arena yet.
Okay,
because they did. I didn't see it.
I'm hoping it's a stadium, so it's a possibility the fans could experience Roman. You know, because if he's gonna be there, it's gonna sell out. No matter if it's a T-shirt, a towel, a sock, he gonna sell it out. So I'm interested.
Okay, all right, Jay.
Business-wise, it's an amazing decision, smart decision to do. the E does a really great job with their events when they step outside the United States. Like the people pull up, they be deep.
I like how you just went gangster right there and was like the E. I like when they E. I like
the international crowds really pull up for them, and it's going to do great money, and more importantly, the crowd is going to be all the way in. Like they eat it up. Look forward to seeing some sort of like Mel said. Look forward to seeing either some Heart Foundation tribute thing that we're going to have there. Some Brett's going to probably be there in the audience, if not involved in the show in some way. It's going to be it's a good idea. I'm happy to see that they're finally going back. It's good to see.
Okay. Quabo. Montreal Elimination Chamber.
I think it could be a good pay-per-view. I think our premium live event. We got to work on it.
Right.
Verbiage, yeah, freaking crazy.
All your life, you said pay-per-view.
I know, man. All my life.
Right.
Now I got said premium live event. I mean, no, it could be. I mean, I think it could be entertaining. I think the Elimination Chamber has always been one of those things that I've enjoyed over the years. So to see it come to Montreal, I think that's one of those things that we're really going to see the fans get involved. You're going to see the excitement, like he said. Mel said, if Roman's there, it'll be a good show. A good show. So yeah, I think it should be something entertaining thing that we might get our money's worth out of it. Hopefully, definitely for the location, we're definitely going to have Natalya in the match. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably going to be her versus Ronda, which I can see that being set up right away. So yeah, should be interesting.
Okay, cool deal.
I will say with the numbers that they could get, is without a doubt that Roman's going to be at that event. Like we know that he really only does the biggest events where the largest crowd turnout is going to be. So we can expect him to be at that joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So my question is for y'all: do y'all feel like they're doing this because AEW did the Owen Hart Cup?
I don't
either because that's way too long for them to wait. But I mean, never know. They be on some petty shit.
And Tony's not going to take this fucking shit. He's not going to take this fucking shit. I'm sorry, that clip was just funny as shit. I'm not going to take this fucking shit. All right. What about you, Jake? That's a good question that Mel asked.
That is a good question, but I don't think so. I don't think that's the intentions. If we still remember that Triple H has been, he's been wanting to get things bigger, global again, and reestablishing that connection with Canada is super important along with it. Because I mean, we're right here. You know what I'm saying? Like we're connected to. So.
And aren't they going to be included in what is it, NXT International? Because he said he's going forward with all that stuff that he had planned before he left, like taking NXT worldwide. That's back in motion. So this could be like a first step of reestablishing, that territory in the international brand.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
Hey, the seer, I ain't the Oracle, but the seer be on sometimes now. The seer be on sometimes. You know what I mean? All right, Kurt Angle, the man that won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck, said that Tony Khan came to him. We know Tony Khan was trying to get all them wrestlers, brought a lot of people in and everything, right? Kurt Angle said he wanted big money from TK. He said he was signed for TK, I think it was $3 million, something like that. It's like $300K a match or something like that, $400K a match. My numbers may be inaccurate, but $300 million. Is that good to get Kurt Angle? Should TK have signed him? Or TK just fine without him? Jay Will.
TK has to stop at some point with this shit because
this is Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle came out and said.
No, like the interest was there apparently.
Okay, yeah.
You can't keep going after ex WWE guys though. Like it's exhausting. It's really fucking exhausting. Kurt, get your bag, man. But like, that's a lot of money. Dog, that's a lot of
for 10 matches.
Dog, that's a lot of money. So
10 matches. Yeah, that was 10 matches. It wasn't like a full contract, year's contract. No, that was for 10 matches. That's why I say it was 6 figures a match.
That's a lot of money, dog.
And it totaled up, I believe, like 3 or 4 million.
That is that is stupid money.
Yeah.
For 10 matches.
So TK did smart by letting that ship sail, huh? You think, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Quavo, what you think? I saw that thing. I was like, oh, I got to talk to the fellas about this. I got to talk to the fellas about this when I came across that. Man, I had to make sure it was real. Like, okay, yeah, you said it on the podcast.
Get your money, bro.
He said it.
Kurt, get your money, bro. Kurt, one more time. Get your money, bro. Get your money, Kurt. Because, damn. Yeah. For 10 matches, you best damn charge as much as you can.
Hey, we was just talking about CM Punk sitting at home getting that check, right?
Yeah.
Matches.
Yeah. 10 matches?
10 matches.
That's a smart move. Kurt, get your money, bro. I'll say it one more time. Damn. Yeah.
If he would have signed that, TK would have stretched that shit out to 10 years.
For real, 1 match a year. Yeah, we'll be all right. Golly. Don't sign for no what's called renewals or nothing like that, bro. Don't do it. Damn.
Okay. Mel, get your thoughts on that, man. You over there like Quavo? You over there? Hey, Kurt Gay. K got your money, go get it. Hey,
hell no.
K got your paycheck, go cash it. I said, hey.
Yo, 3 million, 10 matches. I know Tony had the contract written up and shit. Then he probably was like, this nigga probably got to go and take my drugs if I saw him.
he gonna raid all of Tony's meds.
Man,
y'all know Perk Engel, man.
Low blow.
My man was out there putting on bangers after bangers after bangers.
Banger after banger.
Every banger he took 3 perks for it, man.
Oh my God. That's
Tony had to think about it like, hold on.
And he threw a Molly in there just for the hell of it. Damn.
Say what, Quay?
I said, and he threw a Molly in there just for the hell of it, bro.
Yeah, like, but 10 matches?
Mm-hmm. He's trying to get that paper, man.
Look,
Kurt old, man. Look, Kurt is old.
Bro.
He got a broken neck. I think he broke his neck while he was wrestling. He got a bad back. He did backflips for y'all people.
My man could barely walk.
Yeah, he trying to get that.
And he about to get 10 matches?
Yeah. Nah. They're gonna be 3 minutes long.
Tony, you did right by not signing him. You did right. Okay? I don't care about how much money you would have made, anything. You did right by not signing him. Because I know one thing for sure. You would have signed him, Kurt Angle would have been dead. He would have been dead. Y'all got no structure.
Oh, man.
You would have threw him in one of them random ass extreme hardcore
wire.
Oh man, when somebody's getting thrown off the cage.
Exploding ring.
The first ever extreme rules match that you only gotta win by submission. Some shit like that.
They won't immediately put him up against Moxley as soon as he gets his first match. They're putting him up against Moxley. First match.
Oh man, welcome to AEW.
Moxley bleeding off the referee, shaking his hand. Come on. Tony, thank you for not cutting the check. Thank you.
He said, Tony, don't cut the check.
Don't cut it, man. I'm trying to support my Olympic gold medalists. They over here trying to say kill him. 10 matches.
They try to put him in an early grave.
My man got a whole family. He got little girls to raise. Took him out 10 matches.
I'm saying, look. Ric Flair just retired a couple of months ago. Finally, after his 10th final match. I mean,
Kurt Angle was not gonna make it AEW for no 10 match. I don't care if he had the Undertaker schedule where it was once every year. I don't care. I'm telling you, the work rate there compared to WWE is two different things. With WWE, you could be a little bit relaxed and calm. AEW, that shit is off the wall.
One match gonna take about 5 years off your life.
I'm telling you, that shit is
fuck your career, your life.
If you don't know if they're gonna, and then with AEW is like, it's always to me, it just feels like the bigger risk because they're trying to do things so this way people could come back and watch more of their product. So it's like 10 years for Kurt Angle, who the last time I seen him, he put on a Shield outfit and he was huffing and puffing before he even walked down the stairs. 10 years at WrestleMania, my man looking like the Milk Dog, just out there sweating before he got to the ring.
The match is gonna be 3 minutes, dog. Did somebody say 3 minutes? Because that's how long the match is gonna be. We're gonna get about 4 or 5 suplexes. The Olympic slam.
Angle slam and just this shit ain't over yet. Like I don't even think he could lock in the ankle lock. Like if he do that shit, he just stuck. Like
oh, man. Yeah, 2 angle slams max. It's gonna be in the contract. 2 angle slams max for the entirety of his contract.
All jokes aside, he gonna be out there wrestling like Sting with the shirt on because he gotta have the back support. He gonna have the back pad. Like, oh man.
No, you bring up a good point. They're gonna kill him in that ring. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm really trying to figure out how Sting is still alive working these matches, dog. Because goodness gracious,
he's not in the matches really,
bruh.
Darby's doing all the work. Darby getting beat the fuck up.
I'm telling you, and you know they would. I know they would have threw Kurt Angle versus Darby for the hell of it.
Darby gonna be dead by the time he's 60.
Darby don't give.
He done wasted all his lives, bro. Right.
Darby don't fell down some stairs, jumped off the highest ladder.
Got threw down some stairs. Fuck, fall down some stairs. They threw his ass down some stairs.
Darby don't give a damn. All right, I'll keep going.
So you want me to do what? Get thrown off of that building or that right there? No problem.
Piece
and
of
do
cake.
It for 5 nights? Cool deal.
Sure, boss.
Piece of cake. As long as I got my skateboard. Piece of cake.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So you pointed it out, Mel. This is actually going to be Brock and Bobby too, but I don't count that first one. You know what I'm saying? So long ago. I'm living in the now. But rematches. Are they always necessary, man? We're always seeing rematches. We're always seeing this person go against that person. Oh, you lose the belt. Prime example. How many times has Bailey and Bianca Belair fought? Like 3 times, right? Each time is different. Yeah, they fought like 3 times. This was the 3rd time. I think this past Monday. Bailey and
them 2 are combined.
No, just like
just the singles matches.
Yeah, singles matches, tag team matches, rematches. Period.
If we saying tag team matches, it's about 5-6 times, I believe. But if we saying single, maybe about, to my knowledge, I can remember it's about maybe 3 or 4. They might have had a SmackDown match and
they just had the match at the pay-per-view. Mm-hmm.
And then when she lost the title to her, so that's about 3 matches.
Yeah, they're about good 3 matches. So yeah,
and they're pretty sure they're going to fight again. So that's just an example.
That feud's not dead.
Right. So that's just an example. But rematches, period. Are they always necessary? What do y'all think? Start with you, Mel.
Yes and no. So if we have a match at a pay-per-view, our next match should be at a pay-per-view. It should not be at a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown, I feel. Prime example, I want to go back to Bobby Lashley beat Roman Reigns at a pay-per-view. They turn around the next day on Raw, Roman beats him and becomes the #1 contender for the Universal Champion. I I just don't get it. I like rematches. I'm cool with rematches, but keep it interesting in the story. We don't need like the Judgment Day versus Edge and Ray type of matches where it's just again and again and again and again. Like just keep going. Do certain rematches, call it a day, and then escalate it where now you can add a stipulation. The only people that I feel like that should always get a guaranteed rematch is former champions when they lose their belt. Other than that, y'all figure that shit out. Just make it entertaining.
Okay. That's my thing. That's their job. Right. Jay Will, what's your thoughts, man, on rematches? Are they always necessary?
First thing, by his logic, we need to see another Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey fight again. Do we really want to live through that again?
Fuck.
We can, depending on how it goes. So right now, we're gonna just let Liv develop that character. Ronda Rousey's supposed to be this quote unquote tough girl and defending her title all the time now. So we just gonna let them ride out. Just don't throw that shit on the WrestleMania because nobody's buying that shit.
So
put that shit on the pre-show.
I disagree, but I do think that there's a certain there's something else that he said I'm gonna bring up later. I'm not against having the rematches as long as the story is good and we have some other way to make it story wise making sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was it? There was a match between the Usos and Street Profits where there was a count where the referee messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And so that they felt like they got robbed. So like that low key is like story wise that makes sense as to why it happened. Why we ended up needing a rematch.
Okay.
So like I think as long as the story makes sense and as long as it's a good feud because I I didn't need like, who was it?
The Usos and the New Day every Friday.
I didn't need Biggie and Apollo Crews and they were having matches like during the shows every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it was only a build up to to get to the main of the wrestling event, the premium live event. But like we don't need those sort of like matches. It needs to be big storytelling matches. Back to Mel and one of his points. Mel said it should be a pay-per-view, a trilogy. I give you the valid argument that who was it? Edge and Seth Rollins gave us one of the greatest SmackDown matches last year, and their feud was perfect. They had WrestleMania, no, not WrestleMania. They had two pay-per-views and then wrestled on SmackDown, and it was by far the best match within their whole feud. It might have been match of the year.
It was
at that time.
Did they wrestle at SummerSlam? Was it SummerSlam?
No, that wasn't this SummerSlam. It wasn't this SummerSlam.
No, this was last year. That's when they wrestled. They wrestled last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was one of the matches of the year. So I think that point of it only having to be on a pay-per-view is kind of, to me, doesn't land. Because again, as long as the feud is good, the feud is selling very well, people are interested in it, and the story can be told in different angles, I think it's fine to keep doing rematches. Because to be honest with you, I think the Gunter, as an example, the Gunter and Sheamus feud ended a little too short for me. We shouldn't have gotten trios matches after that. Like no, they had their one match at the pay per view. Mm-hmm. Then they had a trios match, and then it stopped.
No, they had the match at the pay per view. They had a match at SmackDown. Then they had a match at the pay per view with the trios.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I needed another one-on-one.
The only reason why they didn't do it is because if they do that, Sheamus has to be the champion at that point. The reason why they had the match at the pay-per-view was so didn't the Brawling Brutes win that match? Yeah. They won at the pay-per-view. This way Gunther could lose, but he didn't really lose.
Here's why I think that's a dumb idea. Here's why I think that's a dumb idea. Because Sheamus is established. We are currently in a point where we're establishing Gunther as a IC champion. So it doesn't mean that Sheamus has to win. It really doesn't mean that Sheamus has to win. We're putting him. The goal is to put Gunther over as IC champ. He could have lost. What does Sheamus really gain besides the Triple Crown, whatever that dumbass title is?
Look, my man, ever since he had that rivalry with Gunther, you seen how quick them fans just been loving Sheamus. I'm telling you, if he lose one more time, it's gonna be the same thing the fans were saying for the Acclaim. The wrong person won.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like.
I don't think so. With the proper execution, Sheamus will not be diminished in any way.
He can't continue to lose though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he can't continue.
No, but you have other matches where he's winning, but then he loses that big match.
But he's winning with the trios. Like, okay, so you can win with your
so
boys.
He needs help. So he needs help is what we're trying to say now.
That's what it would appear to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
No. So again, if he's winning with the trios, but not winning, I mean, he's not losing the one-on-ones. It's like, how am I saying this? Sorry.
I'm about to say, if he's not losing the one-on-ones, that means he's winning. But he's losing the one-on-ones.
Why does this feel like Steiner math right now?
No, what I'm saying is we're establishing. The point is that we're establishing Gunther as a credible IC champ. Sheamus is not hurting by losing those matches. But yet we want him to. We ended the feud, but now they just had that trios thing. Like, it's like the one-on-one could have continued a little bit longer. We could have gotten one more match. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What's your thoughts, Quabo? Rematches. Are they necessary?
Rematches. I don't think they're always necessary. But I do feel like for storyline purposes, certain rematches are necessary. And like Mel said, sometimes it's important and imperative for the storyline for them to have the rematches. If not, it's like having a loose end or a cliffhanger ending where you're like, why did you guys even start the feud out if you guys aren't gonna, finalize this? It doesn't make sense, So for certain storylines, for certain feuds, it's important for them to have rematches. The placement on where they have the rematches also makes a big difference too. I don't agree that they always need to be on a pay-per-view because, like Jay Will said, we've had some really good matches on SmackDown or on Raw where it was like, damn, like Riddle and Rollins the day after. That was a decent rematch too. So it's like, it really just depends on the storyline, whether or not it can afford to take another rematch. It can afford to, have another rematch in there that would make it worthwhile and how they play it out. With Bianca and Bayley, I don't think it hurt the story for them to have the rematch, but it also didn't help it as much. I still enjoyed it, not gonna lie. I still enjoyed seeing the rematch, but for me, I feel like it was just, it wasn't as exciting as seeing them in the ladder match. But at the end of the day, the match was still spot on. They did a good match to the point where people thought that she lost the title when it wasn't even a title match. So if it gets you to that point where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm losing face in my baby face, then yeah, the match did exactly what it needed to do. And it pulled at you and it made you think, what, could she really lose? Or, oh no, it's giving you that feeling. So I think certain rematches are necessary. Certain rematches are necessary. Not all of them, though, because there are some rematches where you're like, man, we've seen this too many times. We don't need to see this no more. It gets stale after a while. So I think that's how I feel about certain rematches, and the rematch clause in general makes a big difference too. Because doesn't Sami Zayn have a rematch with somebody at some point? I'm pretty sure he has a whole crap ton of rematches that he hasn't had that he's waiting to cash in. that it's like, you know what? It just depends on the superstars, depends on the storyline. If it goes stale or if it goes cold, you're not going to be able to use that rematch. But if it's hot, take advantage of the rematch because the people are going to get engaged. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay. All right, cool deal. Cool deal. So that close that segment. Before we move on, I want to take a minute, to send our thoughts and prayers out to Kevin Nash, who lost his son, Tristan Nash, passed away at the age of 26 due to cardiac arrest, which was caused by a seizure. He was working with Nash on his podcast, and Nash also put out that him and his son was trying to quit drinking. He went back and had a few. It's always tragic, excuse me, when anybody passes away, but even more tragic when the parents has to bury their child. So we just want to send our prayers, thoughts, and well wishes out to Kevin Nash and your family, bro. Anything you guys want to say? Well wishes y'all want to send out there, or did I do a good enough job for everybody?
You did a good enough job for me, man.
Outstanding. Okay, cool deal. So moving on. Judgment Day. Dom is looking. How Rhea call him? Trying to look like Poppy, like Rhea's Poppy.
Poppy.
He better watch out, man. Buddy Murphy gonna come beat him up. He keep on getting close to Rhea, man. I tell you, boy, Rhea's out there looking like queen of the damn, because she is just messing up everything, boy. You think you doing it, and she just comes with the low blow, whatever. She has said something on Raw this past week. I can't remember what she said, but that don't had me cracking.
Oh, it's when she body slammed what's his name? Gallows.
And she was jaw jacking him.
Yeah.
From smack. I was like, oh snap. All right. What do you feel about this, man? We go for Jay Will. What do you feel about the improvements of Judgment Day over the past couple of months, man? What do you think?
Rhea Ripley is the star of that group, and there's nothing no one else can say about it. It is what it is. She is the star of the group. She is the leader of that group. Dom is getting the experience and exposure. He put on a pretty good match with AJ Styles with the sneaky win. The Judgment Day, anyone else just feel like what's his name is just fading into the background, kind of like doing nothing whatsoever though?
Damien?
Yes, dog. Like that man has like zero to offer. He's that one dude that's in the all boys singing groups who literally just in the back just he has an ad lib and he never really has his own verse. That's him.
Yeah, he's the one that's going, "Whoo yeah," in the background. "Whoo yeah."
Dog, he's seriously just in the background, just there, and it's like, let's get him some work, guys. The rest.
Get him some beef. He ain't got no rivalry or nothing going on.
Get him something going on, bro. Like let's get something for him. Other than that, improvements coming. Like I see some improvements working on. They're really working with Dom and helping him out. Rhea,
Mama Rhea.
she went to NXT in that pin that we saw.
I tell you, the pins are back, baby.
Oof. I'm done.
Go ahead, vote.
Hey, like she said, what Poppy was, Poppy gets. Give it to Rhea, bro. Give it. Yeah, but all in all, the group overall has improved. I think seeing this last match with them and the OC has just let you know how much momentum they are getting as a group. They are really getting there. And you're really starting to see how much each of them contributes. Damien not as much maybe visibly, but all in all, he's still a piece. He's still a piece of the puzzle, and I think that's what really makes you understand that this group is really starting to get a lot of traction, a lot of momentum. Dominic being a part of the group is making it really kind of more well-rounded overall. You're starting to see that. he definitely is catching a crap ton of heat. Oh man, he is catching.
He's loving it.
Heat.
He's loving being a heel.
I mean,
I'm so happy for him.
He knows what he knows exactly what to say to make the people angry. You know, modern day Eddie Guerrero, and then calling Eddie the modern day Dominic. Oh my goodness! Like you couldn't have picked better words to piss more people off. You know, so I think they're doing a really good job with him too. The group just looks like they got a lot of chemistry now and a lot of synchronicity, especially when they're around each other and in the matches. Seeing Rhea body the crap out of Gallows, just oh my goodness! I was like, that just makes you see the versatility in each character and seeing how each one is bringing something to the group. Mm-hmm. You know, so where you would have thought Damian would have bodied Gallows, you have Rhea bodying him, and then you still see the interferences. You know, I'm not mad at it. Do what you guys are doing. I like it. It's entertaining. It's good. It's good. It's good for TV. It's
the TV.
It's good for TV.
There you go. I said all they need to do is get down some shades. Hey, he gonna say it all, yo. Man, what's your thoughts, man? Judgment Day improvements over the months.
I said it once. I say it again. Rhea is the reason why they are entertaining again. When she wasn't there, people were saying they was corny and they was retribution. Rhea comes back. She started punking everybody. She punked Dom. She punked Ray. She snatched up their Ray daughter. Like they was just like she came back and been entertaining. I felt like since day one she should have been the leader of the group. Ever since they kicked Edge out, it was just something about her where you realize that she's the star. Dom, I'm proud you're doing some good stuff in there. Damian, I already know. I realize now they got to slide you to the back because your shit wasn't working. It wasn't working at first. So now they had to slide you to the back. Now you're the enforcer. But low key, y'all need to be paying attention to Finn Balor now. Mm-hmm. Pay attention. I don't know if y'all caught in a promo, but he told AJ Styles and the Good Brothers, y'all still living off of my legacy that I created.
I created this. Yep.
And then I'm just sitting here like, damn, if he ain't create Bullet Club, we would never seen like so many shit. Like the Elite, you know, all types of shit. So I'm just sitting here like, damn, all these people eating off the name he created in Japan. He was the leader. So y'all gotta pay attention. Finn out there throwing some slick shots now. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all probably might not hear it over the accent, but get closed caption. He's sending some shit. He's sending some shit out there. Y'all gotta pay attention to him.
Oh, I'll definitely be hearing him. My man said, get some closed caption. I know that's right. I should have had to do that for NXT Halloween Havoc. I'm like, hold on, let me make sure I'm hearing this shit right. So yeah, you right, cause yo, some shit be getting said, and if you ain't paying attention, you gonna miss it, yo.
Like, yeah, like when he said that shit, I had to double back and go, wait, hold on. Did he really just say they living off of his legacy? Literally, y'all call yourselves the OC. Mm-hmm. How y'all the OC when I'm the one that created? Like, that's some, like he said, man, shit. I'm just like, nah, ain't no white man writing this shit, man. Brother Tyrone back there writing it up, man.
Oh man, well, hey, they got the new writers back there, baby. You know
they got to.
They would have got some Marvel writers or something.
I'm telling y'all, it's somebody black writing back there. You could tell by certain things when when you catch a black person saying something, like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, I would say that. I'm telling you.
Hey, you know what? I'm about to mess your head up, and I'm about to mess some of our fans up because I was talking to somebody that didn't know a lot about wrestling, and this just happened to come across my screen. I had to be reminded of this. It's a white dude though, but I didn't know. I forgot that Freddie Prinze Jr. was involved in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people did not know that. So yeah, like you never. Hey, like you said, they got Tyrone back that joint doing it up. They got my man Ryan Coogler. So, you know what I'm saying? He got some free time. Black Panther 2 that came out. He got some free time. You know, he coming to write for the WWE.
I'm telling y'all, it's somebody black bite in there because you know they ain't got no black man on the book, so he off the book. So you know he in there writing like a mother. I'm telling you.
Jokes.
Ever since that Seth Rollins promo, I was like, hold on.
Oh, when it went to PG-14, when it went from PG to PG-14 in the middle of a commercial, yeah.
When he called him a bitch ass and all types of shit. I'm like, it's a brother back.
Your kids.
You ain't got no kids. You ain't got
and
nobody to go home to. You a loser.
Cause they don't want to see you no more. You a bum.
They went hard for that. That's going to live down in history, bro.
I'm telling you, it was a black man wrote that. He felt that shit in the heart. He felt that shit. He got mad at his homeboy one day. He just said, "You know what, Seth? I need you to say this. This is how I feel about my homeboy. Just say this."
I can't say it to him, but you gonna say it to him indirectly.
I need you to project this for me.
Oh man. I don't need a friend like that, motherfucker. Oh man. All right. Moving on. Great time, y'all. Great time. Austin Theory. Austin Theory showing up everywhere, man. NXT, Raw, Smack. He don't know what the hell he want to do with his briefcase, man. Like, golly, that briefcase about to get a new job. Everybody get paid over. When he gonna cash in? We're gonna start with you, Quavo. When Austin Theory gonna cash in the briefcase, man? Is he gonna modify like Brock did? Remember Brock had the
he's gonna milk it. He's gonna milk it as long as he can milk it. Cause I mean, come on now, it's Austin Theory, bro.
What if he milks it up until the go home show or the next Money in the Bank?
That would be great. That would be great.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That would be great.
So you got a year. You got up until a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Mel. When Theory gonna cash it in?
I don't know, but
got Crown Jewel coming up.
Every time I think of Austin Theory, I just think of Roman Reigns saying, "Where's your daddy?" Because he ain't here no. So every time I think of Austin Theory, I just hear the fans just chanting that to him. Where's your dad? Because ever since Vince left, he ain't getting that light no more that he was getting. It's been very slow.
His TV time has been dramatically shut down.
But I think that's good, though. I think that's good. Because now you drop his TV time, people forget he got the briefcase. So if he wins, people be like, "Oh, shit, I forgot he never cashed that shit in." They still going to scream, "Where's your daddy?" at me.
Oh, man. All right, Jay Will.
He gonna attempt to cash in any chance that he get.
He gonna cash in at day one?
How successful he's gonna be? He's gonna be the only one at day one.
What if he try to cash in at day one and then
he's gonna be the only one at day one.
He's gonna be
not day one, but Crown Jewel. What if he try to cash in at the Crown Jewel and then Paul knock him out?
Yo, it's just like
that shit would be funny, bruh. Like that's why I said I wouldn't get rid of the whole Money in the Bank thing because it's just it's too many good setups that you can have. That's why you can't get rid of that thing. But he gonna try to. I think he's gonna try at Crown Jewel and be disappointed again. So if it's Logan Paul that knocks him out, then that's a done deal for him.
Just hang it up. You got knocked out by Fury.
Yeah, call
YouTuber.
You get knocked out by Fury. Okay, cool, respect. You get by Logan Paul. All right, man, time to go back to the next team. Try to cash in on Braun Breaker.
Oh man, bro, I love it though, cause every time he's about to cash in, it's like a Looney Tunes. Some shit just goes wrong.
He called him Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, because that's what happens. It's like every time he got roll running, he think he about to get that belt. Brock flipped his ass. They got his ass the fuck up out of there.
Yep.
Crown Jewel. He thought he was about to cash in. Fury knocked his ass between the washer and the dryer.
Yeah, Clash of the Castle. You mean Clash of the Castle? Yeah.
Yep. And then now this time, if he try to cash in again and don't succeed, and some funny shit happen again, oh boy,
That'll be
boy.
that'll be 3 continents he done tried to cash in on and lost on all 3. Hey, Quavo, talk about some Steiner math for your ass, baby. Take that, carry the 2, insert the pie. No. Oh man. Oh, hey. Hey, my honey can about gone, so it's about time to wrap this thing up. But before we go, hey, y'all seen Black Adam? I don't know if y'all seen Black Adam. I saw Black Adam. Black Adam was like that. You seen Black Adam, Mel?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. So with that being said, The Rock daughter is finally here and debuted on NXT. Guys, what did y'all think, Jay? What did you think of what she called her? What's her name? Rain, right?
Ava,
Ava Rain with the red. I like the red contact. I like the red contact. What do you think, Jay?
Bright future ahead of her. The match was cool. It was. I don't have too much to say about it. The match was cool, but we got potential is there. Athleticism is there. We can definitely. We're definitely going to build.
Of course, that is. Of course, it is. Of course, the potential is there. It's like, yeah, Mel. What you think?
I'm interested, and I think it's kind of cool that they threw her straight into a faction because NXT has like a lack of women and talent. It's either they got good looking women and no talent, or talented women that ain't that good looking. So it's like they in between with her. She's right in the middle. She got the athleticism. She has all of that. She doesn't look too bad. So I'm interested with her. I'm interested in everything that she's gonna do. And hopefully the faction will put her in certain places so this way she can exceed her skills at a higher rate.
Right. And she's a fourth generation wrestler. And I believe she's in the faction with either 2 second generation wrestlers or 3rd generation wrestlers. But the guys that she's in the group with, their fathers are wrestlers, which is good. Yeah, she definitely got somebody to learn from. Down at NXT, she's working with Sean. You know, Tripp still got his hand in it. Quavo, what do you think about Miss Rain, the Rock's daughter, debuting?
Ava Rain. I think she had a pretty good debut. I'm still holding out to see how she does. Not gonna throw all my chips in just yet, but it looks promising. I will say that it does look promising. So we'll see. We'll see how everything goes in the next few months. We'll see.
Okay, cool. See how long it takes for to get to the main roster, because they up there licking their child. They say, who daughter come? It's like, I'm gonna use this analogy right quick before we wrap it up. It's like when Jay-Z said when he went in the booth and was telling everybody, hey, if you're gonna put your shit out, put that shit out now. Put it out now. Cause 50 Cent is coming. You know what I'm saying? He is coming. Hey, them motherfuckers on the main roster is like, yo, whatever we're gonna do, hey, the Rock's daughter is coming. We need to do that shit now. So, hey.
Y'all don't smell it?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all smell it yet? Y'all smell it yet? I smell it.
Look, they might not be able to get the Rock now. He might be like, oh, my schedule, this, that, and the third floppy. Man, as soon as you get to the main roster, my man's putting everything on pause. He's going to be at that first Mania supporting his daughter. The seer sees it. Mark it right here. Y'all heard it here first on In the Four Corners of Wrestling. Hey, before we go, we're going to go around the room. Jay Will, tell the folks where they can find you at. We started off last week. We're going to end it this week. We'll go back starting next week. Tell the people where they can find you at, brother.
You can find me on IG at _Pharaoh_Will with 1 L _. And on IG, you can, not IG, but my bad. On Twitter, you can find me at the number 4CB_J Will with 1 L.
Cool deal. Quabo. I ain't say it like that in a minute, bro. I had to get it back.
It's been a while. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? You can find me at jquavo8 on Twitter. I don't really tweet much, but if we're gonna be on here on this show talking wrestling, I'm gonna have to start tweeting, right, Marshall?
There you go, baby.
I'm gonna just start tweeting something.
Look, the Twitter world is like the motherfucking wrestling ring, bro. I'm trying to tell
I have to be in the Twitter sphere.
Down on Twitter, dog.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Bunch of characters out there that ain't got no character, but it's characters.
Right. And then on Instagram, you can find me at JoseQuavo8. I've been told by management I didn't need to delete all of the other ones that I made because it'll be easier for people to find me. So
yes, man, because you got like 50 of them shits.
Make it easier for y'all, okay?
I'm trying to tag you in some shit and I can't find you.
Just tag all of them. Tag all of
you
them.
hiding from ICE or some shit? You legal, man. Stop that shit. You ain't hiding from nobody.
I'm not here.
You on the podcast, so we know you ain't hiding from nobody.
Oh man. And then on Facebook, you can find me in the Foreigners group because that's where we are now. 200 plus. We're growing, y'all. We're gonna make it.
Yes, sir. Man, tell the good people out there in the world where they can find you at, brother.
IG, KingMel13, TikTok, and Twitch. If you're a gamer, want to come check out some content, all I do is play the game, sometimes drunk, sometimes not. But KingMel Stats and Facebook, Jemell Scroggins. And that's pretty much it. That's where you can find me at. I'm going to work on trying to get my Twitter up there, y'all. I got y'all. Me and Quavo, we're going to get it together. It may not be this week. It may not be next week. But maybe in 2024, I got it.
He's getting all the way through 2023.
Like MJF, 2024,
right.
Guys.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hey, I'm about to take you up on some of that gaming joke, boy. You know what I'm saying? I just beat that Mortal Kombat 11. That joke was pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice. And I've been your host, Soul Man Simmons. You can catch me on Instagram under Soul Man Simmons. You can catch me on Twitter, Soulboy1521, and on Facebook under Marshall Simmons. And as we like to say here, throw them up, fellas, throw them down in the four corners of wrestling. Don't try this shit at home. Leave it to the professionals. And we out. Drop the bomb.